going on, Jerome's? So despite everyone, notably the Athletics' best efforts this offseason to try and replace JJ McCarthy, he is quarterback one. Namaste, the starting quarterback. And JJ McCarthy last year looked good in training camp, had the meniscus after the one preseason game against the Raiders, but is good to go off of that knee surgery. And it's really important that he gets every single rep possible during offseason work, during OTAs, during minicamp, and during training camp to make up for lost time and also just set the table for the 2025 season. And long story longer, head coach Kevin O'Connell at his presser feeding the local media jackals on Monday basically confirmed that McCarthy is good to go. And this from Kevin Seifert, ESPN, who is not Carl Groschmidt. JJ McCarthy, no limitations for offseason work, coach says. Blah, blah, blah. JJ McCarthy won't have any limitations during the team's offseason program. Blah, 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 blah. I think he's ready to hit the ground running as of today, O'Connell said. Vikings haven't named McCarthy the 2025 starter. Yeah, okay. But Vikings in town yesterday for the start of the voluntary portion of the offseason workout program. And McCarthy has been in the lab with a pen and a pad this entire offseason. Kevin Collins confirmed that he's been basically in the facility every single day, and that's what you want, as opposed to a quarterback who doesn't work on Tuesdays. Yeah, I'm sitting Shabbat, but on Tuesdays. Yeah, but it continued here. Blah, 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 blah. Talk about quarterbacks, blah, 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 blah. In the absence of any evidence to the contrary, though, Vikings players are preparing for the likelihood that McCarthy will be the starter. Who else is going to start? Brett Rippin' ass? He looks great, running back Aaron Jones said. I've seen him today moving around. He looks good in the weight room, looks good, confident. I'm really confident in him. He has all the support around him, and we're here to lift him up, and he's going to be ready to go. Harrison Smith also had similar sentiments about McCarthy, too. And you could say that this is practice. This is just practice, man. But with McCarthy, he was in the offseason program OTAs last year as a rookie, but he was seen as someone who's probably going to have a redshirt season. Darnold hold down the fort and let the kids sit. And basically that's what happened, right? Even though he had the injury and he didn't get those random practice reps during the season, as well as he didn't get any garbage time playing or a chance to dethrone Sam Darnold. But now this time around, he is quarterback one, and everyone on this team knows that. And McCarthy, he already has a good relationship with his teammates, but he can build that even further, building up chemistry with the guys on the field, working with the ones. Because remember, he didn't really get a ton of first-team work last year in training camp. He got a couple reps here and there, but mainly he was working with the twos. But now he has this entire offseason of knowing that he is the guy, everyone in that building knowing he's the guy, getting every single first-team rep during organized team activities, every single first-team rep during mandatory minicamp, every single first-team rep during training camp. He'll probably play a little bit in preseason as well, and we're going to be good to go. So this is extremely valuable. And you could say that, hey, McCarthy being stoic, more fatties, but obviously it sucks that he lost a year because of the meniscus repair, but it's a full repair as opposed to a trim. So hopefully that won't cause problems down the line. And also the fact that it happened early in the NFL calendar last year means that there's no complications and he's 100% for all this offseason work. Because imagine if this happened mid-season or towards the end of the season and maybe he wouldn't have full reps until training camp. That's a lot of lost time, and young quarterback needs as many reps as possible. And you know that McCarthy's going to be working his ass off, working with the coaches, working with his teammates. And this is exactly the mentality that you want from your quarterback one. Hell, I think he's probably going to be team captain this year because we were starting quarterback as then team captain. But it's not even that. Like, if he doesn't have the C on his chest, he's the captain in his hat, right? Because he's leading by example. And you've seen this through all the various levels. You saw this at IMG freaking Academy. You saw this at Michigan. If you want a party, don't come here. We're here to win. And I think that, again, I don't think Vikings fans are ready for this. We haven't been in this situation for a long time where, hey, Zimmer and Teddy. I mean, that could have worked out if Teddy's leg didn't socially distance from his body. Ponder and Leslie Frazier, maybe not so much. But when was the last time you had a home-drafted, amazing quarterback and an offensive-minded head coach? Denny and Dante back in 1999. But I think that O'Connell and McCarthy, it could be the beautiful relationship that brings the Vikings trophies, silverware, hardware, all the wear. Hell, even DeMarcus wear. Why not? and we'll go from there, man. It's good to go. Beer thoughts are thoughts. Head coach Kevin Connell says that there's no limitations. Offseason work for JJ McCarthy. Every single juicy rep. Fine like number 9. Come on, man. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.